Hi there, Aquarius. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from Leader Stereo. So this is going to be your love messages. It's a general reading, so the rules might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for the extended reading with me, okay? Aquarius, take a deep breath in now. One more shuffle. Exhale. Okay, let's do it. So Aquarius, this is going to be a you versus them format. We're going to be looking at your overall energy, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I am also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Interesting. Your past was interesting. Okay, got it. Okay, so in your overall energy, you have the Wheel of Fortune. What is challenging you is you have the Four of Cups. I feel that right now things are starting to align, you know what I mean? I feel that there's like a lot of positivities that is going your way. And I feel that you have kind of like expanded your horizon by a lot. So let's say, for instance, like a month ago or a few months ago, you were only thinking about one particular situation or like just a few things. Now your focus is entirely different. Like you're thinking about a whole lot of different things. And there's like a lot of good things that is coming your way here to a point where you kind of like being a bit confused of like, you know what, like what is it that I need to be prioritizing right now? Yeah. What is challenging? You have the Four of Cups. You could be dealing here with somebody who is a bit emotionally unavailable, or you feel that this person is emotionally closed off. If this is talking about you, because we're going to clarify this in a moment, this could also talk about you. See, the universe is trying to bless you with something that is great, and you cannot judge somebody or something new that is coming in your way with the lens that you are looking at your past. Or from the lens of your past, because not everyone is just like your past. I mean, if you're focusing on the negativity, like, oh, I tried this before and it didn't come to a place where I wanted it to be, 3 times the charm, maybe. Just try it. In the past, from your side, you have the Strength and you have the Five of Wands. From this person's side, they have the 10 of Wands and they also have the 9 of Wands. I feel that there's certain situations here in the past that you have exercised like tons of your patience for, but at one point you snapped with the Five of Wands right here. And I feel that you snapped and you shattered something into smithereens. Because the way in which this person responds to you is the 9 of Wands. It's more like they're intimidated or they're scared, or they never would have thought that that is going to come out from you. So they had no choice but to pack up their bags and flee for a while because, again, they're scared. Like you intimidate the hell out of this person here, Aquarius. Now, in the present moment, the World and also the 6 of Cups from your side, and from this person's side, they have the Judgment and also the 4 of Wands. You could be dealing with 2 people here. However, if you're dealing with one person, I feel that there's a certain closure or clarity that you've been telling about this situation to yourself and this person as well. It's kind of like a closing of a chapter here, and this person is wanting to bring about some sort of like enjoyment into the connection again, which I feel that you guys are going to be reciprocating in a sweet way. However, if you're dealing with 2 people, I feel that you guys are going to be completely shut off. Like it's more about 2 people writing off a chapter, the last chapter, and you're just moving on to the next, where you feel that you've met someone whom you've shared like a very deep connection to, and this person is also happy being around you. Now, in the future, from this person's side, they have the 2 of Swords and also the High Priestess. From your side, you have the 8 of Wands and you also have the 3 of Wands. Yeah, I feel that in the future, there is a bit of a sense of impatience that I'm sensing from you, where you feel that I kind of like want to know some sort of certainty right now because I need to decide. You know, I can't be stuck in here. I need to decide so that I know where I'm supposed to be going to. And yeah, in the future, you're dealing with somebody here who is still unable to make a decisions for you. Let's clarify now, Aquarius. So I want to clarify this Judgment and the World. Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and also the Knight of Cups. Let's see from your side. King of Swords, the Temperance, and also the Star. Ooh, a lot of mental discipline that you guys are practicing at this present moment. Because it's like there's something here that is pulling you. Like, you know, like grief comes in waves, right? Like it's not like, okay, I'm going to grieve this for a month and then I will never feel grief again, or I will never think about them again. No, it doesn't happen like that. Like it comes in waves. But there's a certain level of mental discipline that you guys are implementing at this present moment that, okay, this is still pulling on my heartstring, but I am not going to allow it to make me go to a certain kind of energy that I just don't want to. You're focusing on balancing out your life. You're focusing on achieving your goal, attaining your goals here. Now, from this person's side, Judgment, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and also the Knight of Cups. They feel that if they get their things together here, there's something about their stability. So it could be their work, their businesses, their health, or their routine that is still a bit scattered, especially with the Ten of Wands in the past there, that they need to put like a lot of hard work into. Like once I get that in order, then I can focus on Aquarius, but I need to do this first. Like this is something that I need to prioritize first before I come to offer Capricorn. You can be dealing with a Capricorn, but to offer Aquarius something. So there's something that they need to deal with first. Okay, let's clarify the Four of Wands from their side and the Six of Cups from your side. Judgment, Ten of Swords, and the Four of Wands. They don't want this to die. They don't want this to end. It's like they want to resurrect something here from the dead. I see the Six of Cups. Ooh, this mental discipline that you guys are implementing, though, Aquarius, is on point. Because I feel that you finally put your foot down, right? Like the Emperor here wants to be taking control of your life. And this person is sensing the change. This person is sensing the fact that you're not as scattered, you're not as reactive as you once were. Because, again, there was a certain level of frustration that you guys were feeling in the past, and it just like blew up. And now you're standing strong on your own 2 feet, and it is something that this person was not really expecting, kind of like, I don't know why, but for some reason them seeing you having your ish together kind of hurt them. But if you were to be entertaining this connection still, you are going to be entertaining it from a place of the Knight of Wands. It's no longer because this is something that I want, no, but it's more about because I'm bored, so why not? You know what I mean? Knight of Wands is just for fun. And even with that, they're going to be happy about it. Okay, let's clarify the future. I want to clarify the Two of Swords. And the Eight of Wands. Yeah, the thing is that when we start to be happier, and then we start connecting to other people and we start connecting to God, we became a bit vulnerable, you know, like it softens our heart. And like I said, grief comes in stages. There's going to be a time where we just freeze our emotions over, but then us connecting to, let's say, for instance, our family, our new person, or whomever, or God, like it softens our heart to a point where, oh, it still stings, you know what I mean? And again, it comes in waves, so it's okay. But yeah, sometimes you get overwhelmed with that feeling of like, wow, like I'm still feeling that thing. It still hurts. You know what I mean? But I feel that again, like there's a certain level of mental discipline that you guys are having to a point where you're like, I just want to be happy. Page of Cups is me getting in touch with myself that is very creative. I want to find my muse. I want to be inspired. I want to be dreaming something that is beautiful. I want to see the world in a beautiful rose-colored glasses again, etc. I feel that if you're single and you're open in dating, I feel that you guys are going to be dealing with someone new. And you're not going to be deciding on what you're going to do with that someone new, but they're going to be in your energy and it's going to stress the hell out of your past person. However, if you're not open to that, I don't know, there's something here, and I'm gonna clarify this on the extended. I want to know what makes them stop themselves in their track. What is it that they're waiting on? Because there's this terms and condition that they're applying to themselves. If this happens, then I'm gonna give to Aquarius. But it has something to do with their life that they need to sort out, but also a certain situation. So we're gonna clarify that, yeah, in the extended. But if you're dealing with only one person, and then I see you getting in, I'm not saying you're impatient and you're going to be frustrated by their behavior. I don't see that because I see you just like, yeah, you don't want it. You don't want certainty. Like you want to postpone it. Fine. My life is not going to stop just because you stop giving into this. You know what I mean? And I feel that in the future, you're just going to be surrounding yourself with people that just makes you happy. You're probably going to be entering like a whole new friendship or a whole new community, and they are going to be aware of that, and it's just going to make them a bit more stressed out. But again, something here is stopping them from doing something about it, and it's frustrating to you in the past, but you're no longer going to be frustrated about it in the future. It's just not going to affect you that much anymore. Okay, let's pull some advice card for you here, Aquarius. So at some point, this person, there is a lot of love here, but there's also like a lot of overthinking and a lot of worries. I feel because when you avoid your life so much to a point where things starts to fall apart, it makes you worried, right? So I feel that there is that coming from this person. There's also a certain level of comparison. Like, I think that your life is doing well, Aquarius, and mine is not. And I don't know, like there's that kind of feeling. It's weird. Okay, let me pull some advice card for you. But you're doing well. Don't worry about it. Queen of Cups in upright position, the Fool card in reverse, and also the King of Wands. I feel that right now you guys are very balanced in your masculine and your feminine energy, but there are often times where you feel that you're losing it. The Fool card in reverse is when we get triggered to a point where we became impulsive about something. Like I said, the more that we became vulnerable to other people, the more that we tend to feel. And when you feel, sometimes you tend to be a bit impulsive and maybe try to repeat a cycle of something that you've been trying to leave behind. Focus on why you're doing this. Focus on the why. Why did I employed so much mental discipline so that I don't get dragged back to my situations in the past. Focus on the why. Remember the why you're doing this for. Because with the King of Wands looking extra powerful right here, like you have the power to turn things to be good or bad. You have the power to, if little things trigger you, how is that going to affect your day? How is that going to affect your goal? How is it going to affect your inspiration or your mood? Okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Aquarius. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys been looking for. And I'll see you on the extended, okay? Bye guys. Have a great day. I love you.